Rosslare Strand, located in the sunny southeast and traditionally a hotspot for many, is the destination of the Energyquarter.ie team. We are here to view the construction of the first of 8 individually certified passive houses. A passive house developed by the Passive House Institute in Germany is an energy efficient building with year-round comfort, providing healthy living conditions to live and work. The appearance of a passive house does not need to differ from a conventional house, and living in it does not require any lifestyle changes. Let's meet the people behind the project.
I've been having a look at the passive houses for the last 4 or 5 years. You know, I was interested in it, and this little project in Rosslare has presented itself. The house basically, it's a 2-storey, approximately 1,800 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom stroke 4-bedroom. We have a room downstairs that can be used for a bedroom, meeting room, an office. In that, you know, if we have some people working from home, they can use that as an office. And I suppose we're unique in this particular development in that we're Irish. Our timber frame, Shoalwater is Wexford. Munster Joinery have joined in with us to produce the first fully passive certified window, and we've used them in this house, and you know, which I think is a very unique occasion, and I'm delighted we have it here in Wexford. I would be hoping that people will have the interest, they will look into what we're doing, they will have studied it, you know, they will be up to speed on it, and now we are providing that type of house for anyone who wants it.
The ground floor is more or less a conventional ground floor, except that the insulation standards have been increased. Its thickness is 200, where basically current regs would suggest, you know, you use 100mm insulation in your floor slab. And the real extra detailing is at the junction of the floor slab with the wall, and this is again to cut out thermal bridging. And there's a specific detail that we've worked up, which is a combination of PIR insulation on the outside, a Quinlite block, and then more PIR on the inside. The old perimeter insulation of 25mm thickness has been replaced with a 100mm thickness. The external wall is an extension of a traditional timber frame wall, in that you have an outer leaf of blockwork and a cavity, and then an inner structural timber frame leaf. We just extended the inner timber frame leaf out to 9 inches rather than the more usual 6 inches, and have a serviced cavity inside the timber frame. So your overall wall thickness now actually measures out at 510mm from external face of plaster to internal face of plaster. Whereas an airtight membrane then placed between the service cavity and the 9-inch timber frame. The U value that we're achieving on the wall is 0.12, which is well inside current regulations, of course. We've got zero cold bridging, which is required under the passive house certification system. Through Mossart, who were involved in the certification of the house, we were able to maintain our passive certification.
We've been doing timber frame for Michael now for about 10 years on standard timber frame and a good quality timber frame. So I suppose the passive side of things is something myself and Michael have been interested in there for maybe 5-6 years now. It's a kind of a journey the two of us have gone on, basically. We've been doing a very high standard timber frame from day one, basically. We manufacture and erect, so there's no issues between the factory and the site in terms of quality. All our guys are fully qualified carpenters. They've all trained here in the workshop themselves from the time they left school. So it's easy to carry the quality on when those guys leave the factory to go to the site to put the house up. With the slowdown in the industry in general, we find that there's a good selection of tradesmen there who are willing to sit down and listen.
The biggest challenge, I think, has been the windows, because up to now all the windows have been imported.
The U value of the window meets the passive house standard of 0.85 watts per square metre Kelvin. It's a triple glazed PVC window, and it's very, very well priced. We were the first ones to use their window in a certified passive house. We use a Powell mechanical ventilation unit, and we've designed it in such a way that we've tried to achieve maximum efficiency of the system. The passive standard measures the efficiency of the system as opposed to the unit, and we're at 91% there. The chimney is the traditional feature in an Irish house, and we've been able to incorporate it in the design, albeit that the chimney is far healthier in this house than it would be in a conventional house, from the point of view that you have no smoke escape into the room, which has always been a contentious issue with open fires. It's an inset stove set into the fireplace, and its efficiency is working out at something like 65% compared to a standard open fire of 30%.
You know, down the road in years to come, I see our ordinary standard 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom house. There should be no reason why we cannot build to a passive standard and have it, bring it in within a cost range that's available to everyone who needs a house. During the construction of this dwelling, and right from the very start, we had to work to minute details, to millimetres. And it's an area that's close to my heart, in that I believe that a lot of houses are built, there's no quality, there's no policing, and it's just a matter of throwing up boxes and handing them over to people, which I don't agree with at all. I believe that if someone is entering into a mortgage, you know, anything maybe from 15 to 40 years, it's probably the biggest investment a lot of people will have in their lifetime. They deserve to be handed a quality product, and in a passive house you're getting a top quality product.